Well, we are in Ensenada today. We spent all day at sea yesterday, and it was a busy day, and I was tired, so I didn't get online. So we just tied up. A little bit chilly, foggy coming in today. Walking in, there's a Royal Caribbean ship, and it was here before we got here. Walking in, there's a Royal Caribbean ship, and it was here before we got here. Full sea day and kind of busy. I did a lot of stuff, so full sea day and kind of busy. I did a lot of stuff, so I was a little bit tired last night. Then we the Jersey Boy show was on last night. That was a phenomenal show. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And then we went back an hour, so we're back on Pacific time. But yeah, we're in Ensenada. I'm not getting off the ship. I'm just gonna hang out on the ship all day. The wife's going to go out to one of the what do you call it? The winery tours. But also, there's a lot of people getting ready to get off. We just tied up, so they haven't released us to get off. You can see it's a little bit foggy. It's a little bit chilly. It's actually a bit. I got my hoodie on today. Up on our veranda, it's cooler up there. We're up on deck 11. Up on our veranda, it's cooler up there. We're up on deck 11. Right now we're on deck 8, just walking around. And we were here, God, it was 2019. We were here. We did a whale watching tour. Walked around a little bit of the city. Wasn't too impressed with everything. Boat, no. Not on Disney this time. We're on Norwegian. This is the Norwegian Bliss. We're branching out a little bit from Disney. Still my favorite. But I tell you what, though, I honestly haven't had a bad experience on this one, so can't complain. It's been a good trip so far. I don't know what they're doing down there. They're tying up our lines, so we see we're still getting moored in. We got the Royal Caribbean Navigator of the Seas right next to you. It's Leah. It's the Royal Caribbean Navigator of the Seas. That's cool. It's a little bit chilly today. I don't know. Hopefully it's warmer when you get in. We got fog. We had a heavy fog coming in this morning. Till the fog breaks and the sun comes out. It's supposed to be in the high 60s. Alex, I'm on the Norwegian Bliss. This is the last full day of our cruise. We'll be back in LA tomorrow. We're wrapping up a 5-night Riviera cruise. Started Sunday in LA. And they're still tying lines. We haven't been cleared to debark yet. And I'm staying on the ship. The wife's doing a winery tour. So I'm just gonna hang out and chill all day. I might go take a nap. I've been walking around so much. I took a nap yesterday. We were at sea. It was a little bit chilly. Doc D, we're in Ensenada. We just pulled alongside the pier, and they're still tightening up the lines. We have not been cleared to debark yet, so that's why there's no one getting off. We'll go back in. I can go back in here. I'm gonna walk around the back, but we'll go back in the other side. You can see all the lines, people waiting to get off for excursions. But we'll go back in the other side. You can see all the lines, people waiting to get off for excursions. We'll go back in the other side. You can see all the lines, people waiting to get off for excursions. We'll go back in the other side. You can see all the lines, people waiting to get off for excursions. And so it's fine. We can watch them with the pulling out another line here. Yeah, we literally just pulled in a little bit ago, and they're just tying up right now. Once they get that done, I would imagine they're going to clear us and let people start getting off. And my wife's down there at the meeting point. She's doing a excursion through the ship. You got the longshoremen down there doing their work, and there's a big hole. I don't know what's going on right there. You got the longshoremen down there doing their work, and there's a big hole. I don't know what's going on right there. Doing something there. Cool deal, fizzing. February, where are you going in February and October? If you're just joining in, we are in Ensenada. We just literally pulled in like 30 minutes ago, and they're tying us off right now. Hopefully those are the last of the lines. I think they got all the front ones done. And we got a neighbor, Royal Caribbean's here. They were here before we did, and it's currently 10 to 10. So going to Cozumel, Yucatan. Cool. Out of Galveston. I haven't cruised out of there yet. It's on my list. Galveston and New Orleans. We haven't been out of either of those. This is our first time out of LA. We've been out of San Diego. Haven't been out of Seattle, but we debarked out of there. And I can feel the sun coming out. The fog is breaking. You can look back over. And I can feel the sun coming out. The fog is breaking. You can look back over there. Still pretty hazy. It was super foggy coming in along the coast. Let's walk back around here. A couple big, huge container ships in. They put the flag up. It's all jacked up. Came in on some of the buoys. There was a bunch of seals hanging out on the further ones out. Yeah, we haven't done either one of those. I want to, give one of those a try though. See what cruise lines. I think Carnival mainly goes out of New Orleans. Galveston, I know Royal Caribbean's going out of there. Disney goes out of there. And I don't know who else. I'm sure Royal Caribbean goes out of there. I got, yeah, it's all scraped up down there. That's going to be from the mooring lines coming in. I like the Eastern Caribbean stew. That's my favorite itinerary going out of Canaveral. I like going to St. Thomas. I would love to go back to Puerto Rico. I've only been there once. That was a fun port. The Harmony of the Seas, is that Royal Caribbean? I have not been on Royal Caribbean yet, so that's on our list to give it a try. Yeah, Puerto Rico was a good port. We were there in 2015, and we just did a self-walking tour of the old town area, the old part of it, and we thoroughly enjoyed the forts. Although it was pretty dang hot. And looks like we are getting more sun here as the fog starts to break. It was foggy coming in this morning. If you're just joining in, it's a little humid, but not like East Coast humid. The humidity's more in the fog. Good deal, good deal. I think we're on number 12, 13, 15 or 16. We've done predominantly all of our cruises on Disney. We've done a Princess 3-nighter, we did an MSC 5-nighter, and then this is our first time on Norwegian. Hopefully you like it. I don't know what the hopefully you like it. I don't know what the getaway is like, but this one's we've been enjoying it. There's a lot to do. The shows were phenomenal. We went and saw Icons, I think, on the second night, and then last night was Jersey Boys. Jersey Boys was really good. It's like 2 hours and 15 minutes long. But we really enjoyed it. You see, we're still they're still dropping lines, so they haven't cleared us to debark for the port. Good deal, dude. Yeah, we're enjoying it. It's I'm mildly impressed. It's a really clean ship, lots to do. As many people, so we're full, but with as many people on board, it doesn't seem all that crowded to me. So we'll look over here. You can actually look at the city. So our room's on this side of the ship. Lenny, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. So we just pulled alongside the pier in Ensenada. Drip 43 cruise ports. This sucks. What do you mean, drippy? Yeah, the shows were phenomenal. We saw Jersey Boys last night. We are in Ensenada today. We just pulled alongside the pier. We are in Ensenada today. We just pulled alongside the pier. There's still dry lines. And people aren't, we haven't been cleared to get off the ship. I'm not getting off. I'm hanging out on board. The wife's going to go do a wine country tour or something like that. So I'm just going to chill out and explore the ship. But that's the main port area over here. Yeah, Duke, the mojito bar's been pretty good. I don't drink, but they're making me non-alcoholic versions of them. And those are pretty good too. We got a couple cool varieties. Let's go see what the captain's got to say.
It looks like the weather is shaping up. It was pretty cloudy when we made the entrance here, but the sun is trying to break through, and I guess that's good because it's a refreshing 55 degrees outside.
So it's 55
but
here.
There's no wind, so and the temperature now when the sun comes out should bring it up to more pleasant conditions. Anyway, Ensenada, locally also referred to as La Cenicienta del Pacífico, the Cinderella of the Pacific, was founded by the Spanish explorer Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo already in 1542, so almost 500 years ago, making this one of the oldest Colombian settlements in the Californias.
I haven't been on Carnival, so I don't know, but the food's not bad. I can't complain about the food so far.
Already inhabited this area. The Spanish city grew very slowly at first, and also had a major setback during the Mexican Revolution. The first real tourism.
Yeah, we officially there. We don't have another cruise officially booked until November of next year. We're going to do a maiden voyage on the new Disney Destiny. We'll be on the maiden on that one. So, sugarcane mojito bar we were just talking about a minute ago.
It's a gateway to one of the most thriving wine regions in the country and is a part of the UNESCO Creative Cities Network. And since this is also the last day of the cruise, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for choosing Norwegian, Special Little Bliss, for your vacation. I certainly hope you enjoyed the short week here with us. And
Let her book one. Go on a Disney one. Try them out. They're not as bad as people think they are. The dog, no, we are on the Norwegian Bliss. We are in Ensenada. Yeah, they were playing. We've been trying to check out all the venues. We enjoyed the Cavern. They had a Beatles tribute band. They're still on board. I think they've been playing every night. They put a little encore show on the other night. It was pretty good. Hopefully they'll be releasing. So I don't know if you guys heard, the captain said it's officially 55 degrees out. So I don't know if you guys heard, the captain said it's officially 55 degrees out. So it's a little bit chilly. It's a little bit chilly this morning. But this one originated in LA, and we're going back to LA. Yeah, that's what I said, Angela. It's 55, but the sun's poking through. So once the break pokes through and burns off all the fog, it should warm up some. You see, there's the main area of Ensenada. You see, there's the main area of Ensenada. We're still, we haven't been cleared to get off yet. I'm not getting off. The wife's getting off. Gonna go do a winery tour. I'm just gonna hang out and explore the ship. I'll do a couple of these throughout the day, depending on viewership. I'll do a couple of these throughout the day, depending on viewership. Oh, it's all good, Angela. It'll warm up. I'm not too worried about it. It's just foggy, so once the sun burns the fog off and it pokes through, it'll get warm again. It's a little bit more chilly as we were pulling in, obviously, because we had that breeze coming in, but you can see it's foggy. But up higher, the blue sky is coming through, so there's a big container ship over there offloading stuff. We got Royal Caribbean next door to us. They were here before we got here. Yeah, hopefully it warms up. The wife's doing a tour. She's doing a 4-hour winery tour.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see what the
Welcome to Ensenada, Mexico.
Dan's on. All right, we've been cleared, so
As always, bring with you your key card along with valid photo ID.
we're gonna start letting people off the ship. If you've never been on Norwegian and you're coming on one, I highly recommend the behind the scenes tour. We did it yesterday, so if you can see up there the bridge wing, we got to go up to the bridge. We went down to the engine control room, went to the main galley, and where else? We went to the laundry, saw how the laundry works, and then 6:30 is the all aboard time. So about 6:30, I will be hopefully be up topside. Well, no, I can't be at 6:30. Darn it! I'm going to La Bistro tonight at 6:30, so I'll miss the pier runners. I've done a cruise to Catalina, but I went to Catalina when I was stationed out here a long time ago with the Marines. I haven't been to San Francisco, really. I don't know if y'all just heard, so they've cleared us to start debarking. I'm not getting off, so I'm gonna hang out on the ship today. Let's go inside. Go back on the other side here. Let's go inside. Go back on the other side here. Where do I have to go, Thomas? I'm gonna go down to deck 7. This is where all the lines and the action is. People are starting to gather. So like yesterday, we went to the buffet to eat. It was nothing. Today, it was crazy busy. Excuse me. Our deck 7 here. Ate here at Local the other day. It was good. I got the Nacho Supreme or whatever they're called. Looking down deck 6. Everyone's waiting to get off. It's a hive of activity going on right now. So if you're just joining in, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. We just docked in Ensenada. We're here all day. It's a little after, 10 o'clock, 10:05. All aboard times is at 6:30 or 18:30, depending on your preference. I won't be able to catch any pier runners. We'll be at our dinner. We're going to La Bistro tonight. Go to the Valley. I'm not getting off, Blaze. The wife is doing she's doing a shore excursion, though. She's going up to the wine country. So I got all day on my own to explore again. Oh, they got the chandeliers a different color. Walk through here because I don't want to get in trouble from TikTok or the cruise line. You're not supposed to record in here. Obviously, it's closed. We're in port. I'm gonna go try that ice cream shop and creperie too. It's an extra charge, but I'm gonna go give it a shot today. It's open. If If you're just joining in, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. We are docked in Ensenada today. We just came into port, I don't know, less than an hour ago. They just finished tying off the mooring lines, and we got Dan, the cruise director, came on, said that they were cleared to start letting people off. Yeah, Blaze, we started in LA, and then we'll be back there tomorrow. Today's the last day of the cruise, so we get off tomorrow bright and early. Well, I don't know how early. Get off tomorrow bright and early. Well, I don't know how early. Walk to this. So everyone raves about this dining room. We ate in here the first night. I don't know what the allure to walk to this. So everyone raves about this dining room. We ate in here the first night. I don't know what the allure to it was. It's walk to this. So everyone raves about this dining room. We ate in here the first night. I don't know what the allure to it was. It's walk to this. So everyone raves about this dining room. We ate in here the first night. I don't know what the allure to it was. It's kind of huge and big. It's super noisy. We've eaten in all the main dining rooms. The screw to it was it's kind of huge and big. It's super noisy. We've eaten in all the main dining rooms. The screws room. We can go look up top here. It's huge and big. It's super noisy. We've eaten in all the main dining rooms. This cruise room. Huge and big. It's super noisy. We've eaten in all the main dining rooms. Huge and big. It's super noisy. We've eaten in all the main dining rooms. This cruise room. This cruise room. We can go look up top here. It's a big dining room. I don't know. Everyone says this is their favorite. I mean, for lunch the views might be good, but when we ate dinner it was dark. Dark. They had it set up yesterday. I think they did a wedding or something. They had it set up yesterday. I think they did a wedding or something. They had it set up yesterday. I think they did a wedding or something in here. But this will be open later. Yeah, for those just joining in, we're on Norwegian. We're on the Bliss. We are in Ensenada today. Just walking around and trying to get some steps in. I didn't get as many steps in yesterday. I was tired. So I took a couple naps. Go out here on, let's go out here on 7, where all the lifeboats are. So I didn't know you could walk all the way up front here. Crew only. So we're on deck 7. That's where all the lifeboats are. You can go out and walk around a little bit. It doesn't go all the way around. So in case you're wondering, each of these hold 314 persons. And I think I read there was 14 of these on the ship. And then they've got the odd inflatable rafts that they can deploy if they have to. But this is as far back as you can go on 7. The rest of it's crew access. Looking again, and we're in Ensenada. We'll be here all day. All aboard time is 6:30 or 18:30, depending on how you do your time. And you can see the fog is burning off. Sun's coming out. It's warming up. I'm not getting off the ship. I'm just going to hang out. The wife is doing her tour. It's shaping up to be a good weather day. Once this fog burns off, it'll be great. The seas have been pretty calm. Didn't really feel any side to side. We were moving pretty good last night, so I slept really good with the gentle rocking and the up and down. Go forward, so we're aft. We'll go forward on 7. I didn't go forward the first time I came out here. I didn't realize it went all the way up. I thought it was just a little bit. Let's see, we'll count them. I think there's 1, 2. I think I remember from the tour yesterday, there was 14 of these. And each of these hold 314 people. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 here. We'll go up a little bit further. AML, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. Right here. Just walking around. We're in Ensenada today too, so we were at sea all day yesterday. Hello. So I didn't go this far a lot first time. Hello. So I didn't go this far a lot first time I came out here, and I came out here the other day and I was like, what? That's about as far as you can go. Oh, wait, I think we can go further. There's more boats up here. So, ship time. It's just about 10 after 10. Yep, we can go a bit further. So there's 5 lifeboats. 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 on each side, so there's 16 of them. Looks like they're doing some stuff up here, so I don't want to bug them. I don't want to go in their way. Let's go find a door to go back in. Walk back aft. Christy, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. Walking around and checking things out. We just pulled into Ensenada. We just pulled into Ensenada. We got a Royal Caribbean ship next door to us as neighbors. They were here way before we got here. We just pulled in about 9:30-ish. The weather too, if y'all wondering, just joining in, it's foggy. It's about 55 officially. Sun's poking through, so it'll warm up. What, next door, across from us? Yeah, there's a big container ship over there. We'll get over here at the end of the boats. I'll show you. Huge container ship offloading right now. Teresa, we are in Ensenada. And we're here all day. We just got the all clear to start letting people off. All aboard time is 6:30 p.m. or 18:30. So there are a couple of cargo truck ships here. So there's a smaller one there, but there's a huge container ship right over here. Cool. Hope you enjoy it there, Chicago. Take it from your name. You're in Chicago. Hopefully it'll be warmer in April. It's a little bit chilly here today, to be honest with you. Like the captain came on and said it was 55. Normally that's not an issue for me because I'm from Alaska. But with the wind and the dampness in the air, it's a little chilly. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. So we live in Anchorage, Alaska, but right now it's in the 30s. And we're getting freezing rain, so that's what we're going home to tomorrow night. It's freezing rain. I guess there could be worse things. I've been to Chicago a couple times. The wife flew with her on a work trip. All right, we're gonna go back in. We're on deck 7. We're still aft. We're gonna go forward. So we can go to the other side if y'all want to go to the other side. Yeah, that's cold, the 20s, and then the night we left Anchorage last week, it was -2, and that was without a wind chill. Oh, bummer. When was that there, Susie? I missed the first part. You're okay. You're. Oh, bummer. When was that there, Susie? I missed the first part. You're okay. You're. Because we couldn't even go to port. That's a bummer when that happens. Oh my God, -13. Where are you at? Early November. Yeah, was it, dude? What you could you not get into port because of the weather or the fog? So on this side of the ship, we're walking forward. We're on the starboard side. You can smell smoke because right about here is the casino. This is where they're drafting it out of Missouri. I didn't think it got that cold in Missouri. I got a friend in Missouri. Hello, how are you doing?
Good.
There's the sun. All right, let people off.
Good.
There's the sun. All right, let people off. Everyone's lining up for their excursions. Everyone's lining up for their excursions. So my wife will be down there somewhere. And if the phone does weird things, I'm using a gimbal. I think it's on its last legs because it's got its mind of its own and likes to reset. So, well, just book another cruise, Susie. Make up for it. So here's our neighbor, the navigator of the seas. Are you gonna start washing? You want me to move? Shaker, I'm on the Norwegian Bliss. and we are in Ensenada. You need me to move? Okay. But they're just letting people off there. This is where they're debarking at. Is forward. And they're lining people up for their excursions. My wife is down there somewhere, I think. See if I can see her. I think she sent me a text while I was doing this saying that she was still sat in the theater. A lot of late people to their meeting time. There's the navigator of the sea, Susie. That's our neighbor. Yeah, he just said, I apologize for the jerkiness, that weird thing. That's my, I've got an Osmo 3, and it has a mind of its own here recently. So I think I'm going to upgrade to the 6. Yeah. Do over. Don't let the first experience, I mean, you can't control the weather, obviously. I mean, as long as the experience on the ship was good, go again. Hopefully you booked a future cruise credit before you got off. Hey, Mel, you going on the Bliss? Or the Navigator? Oh, it's all right. Free's good. Yeah, in April. So it's where's it going out of? I think we had this discussion before. I can't remember. Where's it going out of in April? Because when we get back tomorrow, they're going to start embarking people, and they're doing a 15-night Panama Canal, and it ends in Miami. All right, so it's coming back to Long Beach after this 15-nighter it's doing. So we get back to LA tomorrow. When we get off, the people getting on board will be going through the Panama Canal. I want to kind of do that. I think come May, I will have more free time, because as long as things don't change to the negative, I will be retired. Now with more free time. Geo, we are in Ensenada, and they just started letting people off the ship about 10-15 minutes ago. April should be better weather, even warmer than what we've got. We did the Disney Wonder in 2019, this itinerary, and in March of 2019, and it was pretty warm. Do you see a curly head tall? I've seen a lot of tall curly head people. There's a lot of tall people on this ship. Jason, we're in Ensenada. We just docked here a little bit ago. They're just now letting everybody off. So I think my wife is down there in that crowd somewhere. She's going to get on one of those buses and do she's doing a winery tour. So like you said, if you just weren't, I know people just joined in. We're on the Norwegian Bliss. We're in Ensenada. We're here all day. We're on the Norwegian Bliss. We're in Ensenada. We're here all day. They just started letting people PM or 18 all day. They just started letting people PM or 18:30. And I'm gonna go live for that because at 6:30 tonight we've got our specialty dining. We're gonna eat at La Bistro. So we wanted to try something different. Yeah, bro, I see a lot of tall people. There's a lot of tall people on this one. And the people are just they're starting to go on their tours. I'm trying to see if my wife is down in one of them groups. I'm staying on the ship today. If you're just joining in, we are in Ensenada with the Norwegian Bliss. And we have the Royal Caribbean Navigator of the Seas next door to us. And we have the Royal Caribbean Navigator of the Seas next door to us. They were here before. We got here about an hour ago. Lots of people getting off, so hopefully the ship will be quiet today. I mean, it was crazy busy at the buffet this morning. And, if you're just joining in, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. We are in Ensenada. They're letting everyone off the ship they're letting the people with organized excursions go off first, and then they let everyone else off. That's how they did it in Cabo the other day as well. So the ship arranged excursions got tendered off first, and then they started letting the different groups go off. I'm gonna move. I'm getting splashback. They are power washing the side. I'm looking for the wife. She's down here somewhere. I go forward a little bit more. We'll go look at the gangplank as they get off. Hello, how are you? So we counted, there's 16 of these lifeboats. I'm gonna walk forward here and we'll look down at the gangplank as everyone's getting off. Hi Michelle, and happy Thursday to you. Even though it's kind of sad, it's our last day, full day. Tomorrow we're back in and they're gonna kick us off. But we're gonna hang out in back in, and they're gonna kick us off. But we're gonna hang out in tomorrow. We're flying back up to Alaska, so we got a long day. We got a day room. Yeah, I don't know if I would want to yell for grace and people. I went and said hi to someone and I kind of got a weird look from them. So in this area, I just learned about the other night. I didn't know you can come all the way forward. And if you're just joining in, we are on the Norwegian Bliss. We are in Ensenada. I'm gonna go even farther. You can go pretty far forward on this one, on this side. I think it's pretty cool. There's a lot of open areas on this. Chris, are you talking this one? We're on the Norwegian Bliss. The other one is the Royal Caribbean Discovery of the Seas. Everyone's getting off and heading out for their wandering around. Rusty, my go-to is Disney. With that said, though, we are not opposed to try others. Michelle, I'm staying on board today. The wife is going to go explore. She's doing a winery tour. I'm not from California. I'm from Alaska. There are a lot of Californians here. Here, look back here. There are, you know, they at the theater, they asked, you know, general where people were from, and there was a lot of Californians on board. But I suppose, you know, it's different getting away. I mean, I can understand why they would get on and go on a cruise. I mean, it's more about the taking a break in the atmosphere. And if you're just joining us, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. We are in Ensenada. We are on our last full day of the cruise. Tomorrow we're back in LA. And I am not getting off here. I'm just going to be hanging out on the ship. I'll take a break here in a little while. Go get some lunch. And then I'll come back. That's pretty cool, Jerry. Yeah, I am enjoying the ship. It's a nice ship. So we've had a good time so far. All the people lined up down there. We got the buses going. I bet that was pretty cool. I would do a dry dock. We've got friends that work for Disney, and we got to see their pictures when they've done some of the dry docks. Why was it canceled, Michelle? Due to weather? Jerry, when was the dry dock? Because it was just refurbished, right? This ship's relatively new. Cool beans, Liz. And everybody's awesome in their own way there, J-Man. You just got to believe it in your head that you're awesome. Walk back down the other way. But this is on deck 7, so you can come out here on this outer. There's walkway. It's on both sides. It doesn't go all the way around the ship. But it's pretty cool. Both sides. It doesn't go all the way around the ship. People, it's one of the areas you can come and get people. If you want to get people, it's one of the areas you can come and get. Everyone's still getting off. Pretty sure I missed my wife. She's down there in the crowd somewhere getting on one of them buses. She's gonna go do a winery tour. Looks like they got 1, 2, 3 separate gangplanks out today. If you're just joining in, we are on the Norwegian Bliss, and we are in Ensenada. We are here all day. This is our last full day of the trip. If you've never been here, so obviously this is the port area. If you don't want to get off and do something, you can get out. There's a sign there, you know, your obligatory sign to take pictures back of. Sunflower, we are in Ensenada right now. We just got here about an hour ago, and they just start letting people off. We have a Royal Caribbean ship next door to us. Yesterday we were at sea. We did a behind-the-scenes tour. It was 2 hours. It was. I felt it was worth the money. We got to go down to the main galley. And then from the galley, we went and visited the ship's laundry to see how they do all the cleaning of towels and guests and crew and the sheets where they do that. After the laundry, we went up to. We also went and saw the provisioning area where they store all the food. Then we went up to the bridge. Got to see the bridge. It was pretty cool. And then we did a behind the scenes at the theater. All right, so refit. I mean, it's good. I get it. But would they refit then? How long ago was that? This year, before the Alaska season then? So being from Alaska, I think we saw this when the wife and I went down to Juneau in May, and there was 5 ships in. I don't remember which ones were in. We went and visited somebody that worked on another one. My wife's, she's got a childhood friend. He's an entertainer on one of the ships, so we got to go. He signed us on, and we went and toured it and ate lunch with him, and it was pretty cool. And if you're just joining in, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. We're in Ensenada. So right down there, I was showing you, there's the sign. You can stop, and it's got one of those little ones that cut out, you poke your head through. And then that's the port security gate. You're doing your own tour. All right. They're power washing, so I'm gonna go somewhere else. Yeah, can I go in this door? I don't think so. Let's go inside. We are in deck 7 That's the theater. That's where people meet for their tours. We saw Jersey Boys last night. That was a phenomenal show. We'll walk back aft. It's getting less and less crowded as people get off. So I might go check out a local bar and grill for lunch today. They got an arts and crafts class going on down there. It's definitely thinned out. Looking down to deck 6. And some kind of arts and crafts class getting ready to go on. We'll keep walking. There's not much going on today. Like I said, it's we're in port, so we're on the Norwegian Bliss. We're in Ensenada, so things are closed obviously until we leave port tonight. It's our last full night. So let's walk up the stairs to deck 8. will do is I will slowly walk up to 16. We'll walk around the buffet. I don't know. They may be changing it out for lunch. What I might do is set the phone down for a minute while I can take my... it's getting warm. I got a hoodie on right now. So tell you what. I'm going to go outside, find a table. Actually, I'll go over here. Oh, good deal, Jamie. Yeah, it's a pretty cool ship. I'm enjoying it. Let's go outside here a minute. Yeah, I'm only warm because I put on a hoodie this morning because it was a little chilly as we were coming into port. So hang on a moment. I'm going to set the phone down. We are on the Norwegian Bliss, so give me 1 minute while I take this hoodie off. Ooh, much better. Oh, I'm not sweating now. All right, I'm back. Rusty, no, it's not. I guess it is provided depending on if you get a package that free at sea or whatever they're calling it. You get like 75 minutes of just normal Wi-Fi. I purchased the upgrade to the streaming package, so it's all Starlink. Upgrade to the streaming package, so it's all Starlink. And I'm using it. I mean, using it. So when you buy the package, it's unlimited. But if you use the free ones, it's like 75 minutes, and it's just normal. Check your emails or go look on Facebook. You won't be able to play videos or anything. So if you want to stream or do anything more, you get the unlimited streaming package. And my tip is buy it before you get on the ship, because it definitely wasn't cheaper getting on the ship. Even though it said it was 50% off, it was still cheaper to buy it pre. So, all right, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah, we were going to go, still cheaper to buy it pre. So, all right, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah, we were going to go, let's walk up, let's go up to 1516 where the observation deck and the... Let's go up to 1516 where the observation deck and the... All right, oh, I'm much better. I'm dying with that hood on. It was like crazy busy here last night. So this is where we saw the Beatles. The Beatles experience, that is. What's going on in here? Anything? Everything's so quiet. This is the cavern. They got a ton of bars here. There's the wine cellar, wine event, do tastings. La Cucina. All right, we're on deck 8. We're gonna go up to 15, so bear with me as I walk up 7 flights of stairs. And if I pass out, someone call 911 for me. Justin, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. Heading up to 15 where the observation deck is. Observation deck is. I have to take a break up here. Take a break up here. Climbing 39 flights of stairs that day. Let me catch my breath. Yeah, D, it's a really nice ship. We're almost there. Because I walking the stairs gives me my exercise. It's good for me. Doing the stairs burns off all the food. Besides, no one wants to see the inside of an elevator anyways. All right. We are on deck 15. I'm gonna wash my hands the best I can. Got a washy. Yeah, I got lost a lot. Yeah, I've learned there, Rusty. I don't eat as much anymore, and then I walk pretty much everywhere. So this is up on 15. It's the observation lounge. So this is stuff that they have out, like continental breakfast type stuff down here every morning. And then later they'll have tea time stuff. And there's a bar up here as well. Yeah, it's a nice ship, D. That's why I'm not getting off. I want to explore it. We're only on here for a short period of time, so I just want to check it out. So you get coffee and tea and hot chocolates here. You know, then you get a little bit different selection of pastries that down here. So the food selections have been phenomenal.
I'm sorry.
And you got more drinks over here and fruits. And this is an all-day affair, this stuff. You got the bar here. It's just usually open until 11 at night. It's pretty busy up here today. It was quiet last night. And if you're just joining, I apologize. We're on the Norwegian Bliss, and we are in Ensenada. I just walked up the steps from deck 8. We're on 15 right now. Excuse me. Yeah, I think local, that restaurant downstairs, according to the schedule, says it's 24/7. And then you got room service. You know, they got some good options here. This is only They only have the food out. I think it ends at dinner time. Not really free. That free at sea or whatever the package they call it has like 75 minutes of free Wi-Fi. I upgraded to the streaming package because otherwise you can't stream or see videos or do anything. It's just for checking like emails and whatnot. Scott, the food is free except for there's a couple of restaurants that are upcharged. Scott, the food is free except for there's a couple of restaurants that are upcharged. Up, they're closing, so they are getting ready for lunch. We'll come back at lunchtime. Back at 11:30, they're back open for lunch. So let's go out on deck. We're going on 16. We're in the main pool deck. Get through all the people.
Every time I get down, this one always.
You're just gonna go all the way across?
Yeah.
And then we'll be at the
All right, we are now on the main pool deck, deck 16. And if you're just joining, I'm on the Norwegian Bliss and we're in Ensenada. It's our last full day of the cruise. It's not super busy today. A lot of people are getting off, so take a walk to the back. I'll go upstairs to 17. We're on 16. All right, we'll go up and get a better view. They're power washing. That's why when I was down on 7, I was getting spray from that. Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're enjoying it. So, not looking forward to having to get off tomorrow, but you know, like all good things, they come to an end. So I'm looking forward to booking another cruise. All right. Let's see. We'll go up here by the racetrack. Yeah, hey Scott, I wasn't in the Navy, I was in the Marines, but I was on a couple of amphibs, and this is way better. Rusty, my next official one is not till next November. I'm going to be doing a maiden voyage on the Disney Destiny when it comes out next year. But with that said, the wife gets industry deals, so now that I'm getting closer to retirement, I will be taking more time and doing more of these. So the track's not open. It was open last night. I didn't go on it. I've yet to do the go-karts. Wally, we are on the Norwegian Bliss, and we are in Ensenada today. Yeah, the military people should, the military community can be very toxic. Yeah, anytime, Wally. We do have a neighbor. We've got the Royal Caribbean Navigator of the Seas here. All right, so we are aft, topside aft. Oh, I'm gonna move back this way. So right back there below me to the rear there is the smoking area. It's also adult area, but don't do smoke. I'm gonna put my hoodie on the ground. See what's going on down here. Still haven't found my wife yet. She's down there in one of them groups. She's doing a 4-hour tour. She'll be back later this afternoon. I'm staying on the ship and just enjoying it. So here, you want to get a look over the edge. That's looking forward. The water slide goes over the edge of the ship. It was super foggy when we came in. It's starting to burn off now. Get Royal Caribbean next door. If you're just joining in, we are on the Norwegian Bliss. We are in Ensenada. We just started letting people off about an hour ago now. The port area down there, the staging area is cleared up. They're loading people up on buses. The weather's warming up, so it was 55 earlier. It feels a little bit warmer now that the sun's coming out. Thomas, we're in Ensenada. We're on the Norwegian Bliss, and we just docked in Ensenada. All right, and there we go. My gimbal is. I think my gimbal's on its last legs because it keeps doing weird stuff. It's a good excuse to upgrade to the newest version. But yeah, you can see it's still super hazy out. As we were coming up the coast, it was really foggy. It's like socked in. Walk forward here. So we're on deck 17. This is where the go-karts are. They're not open today. They are pretty cool. I haven't tried it yet. There was a pretty long line yesterday. But these are all electric. It was pretty cool. They can go pretty fast too. I would imagine that this will open up when we leave port tonight. I'd rather have the food on the ship, man. I like Carl's Jr., but I'm not getting off for that. Sea Dog, it's the Norwegian Bliss. And we are in Ensenada. Alright, so these are the height and weight restrictions for the go-karts. .82 inch, I don't know, man, that's, if you're 82 inches tall, you're a pretty tall person. Back here, so back here is, it's like an adult-only area, but it's also the smoking area on the ship, if you're wondering. So this is the designated smoking area back here, and then you can smoke in the casino, but technically you have to be gaming to utilize that area. We'll go up here. We're on 17, we're going up to 18. See what's up here. Oh yeah, they get a mini golf up here. If you were wondering. I don't know if anyone actually uses this. The Disney ships have these too back here. I never understood why they do it on the rear. Because you lose a lot of golf balls if it's windy. Fun fact though, the golf balls are made of wood. So if they do go overboard, at some point they'll break down and won't harm the fisheries. I haven't seen any. Oh, there they are. There's the putters. I don't see any golf balls though. No golf balls. That's where we were just at. So they're doing the flow rider over there. All right, we'll go back down. We'll walk forward a little bit. Ooh, that's a nice warm exhaust air coming out. It was a little chilly on the other side underneath in the shade. If you're just joining in, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. We are in Ensenada. We're here all day. It's our last full day of the 5-nighter. Once we leave here tonight, we'll be heading back to Los Angeles. They'll boot us off for the next group. So this ship tomorrow is going to be departing on a 15-night Panama Canal cruise, which is pretty cool. That's on my list of cruises to do. Panama Canal, transatlantic. I live in Alaska, but I want to do an Alaska cruise. Haven't done an Alaska cruise. I've been down to those areas quite a bit, but haven't done a cruise yet. Rusty. So, man, that's a hard one. If you can do a 7-nighter, I mean, do it, because the more nights are always the better. But if you've never gone and you're not sure, find one that's like 4 nights or 5 nights, because that's a good in between. Don't do a 3-nighter for your first one, because you won't really get a feel. You know, if you're going to do it just to test the waters, try a 4-nighter. That's what I did in 2012, and I enjoyed it. You know, the wife got me on a Disney cruise then, and we did a 4-nighter, and ever since then I've been hooked. We predominantly cruise on Disney, but like I said, I'm on this. I'm enjoying this. It's, you know, you can't compare the cruise lines. It's apples and oranges. They're not the same. They all offer different things. Slides are open today. I'm looking down here at the pool deck. So there's 2 pools. You got the main family pool here, and then over there's it says it's adults only. And then up front, that's forward. The deck above there, that's the Haven area. Obviously, I'm not Haven. So I can't go there. And then if you know, people always ask. There are life jackets for the not so good swimming kids. So, and then that's a splash pad for the kids. But yeah, cruising gets a bad rap. It really does. And to be honest with you, I had negative thoughts about it before I went on my first one, and it was solely based on my experiences of being deployed on a Navy ship and how horrible of a time that was for 6 months. So I got on and I found that, my God, this is different. There's no one telling me what time to get up and what to do. If you wonder what's going on at the screen, it's just because it's LCD, LED screen. It looks fine for me, but it's the frame rate of the camera that makes it look like that. All right, we'll move forward a little bit. So there's this, Kim, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. So this is the jogging track. It's up on 17. This goes around, and I don't know how long it is. I haven't found any science about like how many laps, but I'll look. And then there's a plethora of hot tubs up here on these upper decks. So there's a plethora of hot tubs up here on these upper decks. So there's like two on the other side. There's some aft and there's some forward. Action Jackson, we are in Ensenada. Oh, here, I answered my question. All right. 8 laps is a mile. So this is up on 17. Enjoy. This is up on 17. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I've not also. So the windows down below. This it's like, you know, like the window washers on skyscrapers. This is it's like, you know, like the window washers on skyscrapers. This is the same but for ships. It's got rails that it rides along. And then they got the hoses, and that's how they clean the outside of the windows. And so people ask, right? That's how they clean the outside of the windows. And so people ask, right, about top. We are on deck 17, and this railing is at my shoulders, and I'm 5'9". So, you know, when you see is at my shoulders, and I'm 5'9". So, you know, when you see people fall off a ship, even on your veranda. People fall off a ship, even on your veranda. People fall off a ship, even on your veranda. So they make it even on your veranda. So they make it as safe. But it's pretty hard to just. And so if you're just joining, we are in Ensenada. We're on the Norwegian Bliss. And so if you're just joining, we are in Ensenada. We're on the Norwegian Bliss. And so if you're just joining, we are in Ensenada. We're on the Norwegian Bliss. And so if you're just joining, we are in Ensenada. We're on the Norwegian Bliss. Just walking around the ship for a little bit. Just walking around the ship for a little bit. Fog. So when we went to Cabo, there was like dust blowing in the air. So I don't know if that dust and the combination of dust and fog, but it was definitely over here out of the water. That's foggy. It was chilly, and the sun's burning it off right now, and it's warming up. All right, let me move, because one thing I've learned about the Wi-Fi, it's got dead zones. Is that better? I've got a green dot on the signal meter for TikTok. We'll go down and keep walking around. definitely, the closer you get to the bridge is where the dead zones are for the Wi-Fi. Every time I go to the observation deck at the front windows, the Wi-Fi just does not work there. All right, it's better. Yeah, aft. So if you're wondering, the forward part of the ship is where I have the worst connectivity for the internet. So, and it downright will just cut off. So I don't know if it has something to do with the navigational stuff up there, but it definitely does not work at the very front of the ship. American Diner is free. It's got good foods, does burgers and stuff. We ate here the other day, had a really good fried fish sandwich. Plenty of seating. This is included. So what I will do is I'm gonna go back down. We'll walk across 16. So I'll walk out here to the Spice H2O, that the very aft where the smoking is. So there's a bar back here and there's a couple hot tubs, but this back here is the designated smoking area. I don't hang out here too long because I can't deal with cigarette smoke. But you got a couple hot tubs back here. And this is adults only. You got like a what do you call that, little adult splash pad, I guess. ABW, we are in Ensenada on the Norwegian Bliss. We just got here a couple hours ago. We're here all day. This is our last full day of the cruise. So here. Walk down.
Here it is.
So we're aft again, going down to deck 16. Walk out on deck. So down here's the spa. The gym's over here. We'll go in here. I'll be quiet for a minute, but show you the gym. It's got a lot of good, decent equipment, it looks like. Lots of cardio stuff. You got your Nautilus machines. You've got barbells, kettlebells, dumbbells. You got your medicine balls. These are the only free weights that I see is for the squat racks. So plenty of cardio machines and everything up here. So if you prefer this over walking out on deck, you got this option. This is on 17 and it's aft. That's why I walk around so much, because I don't have to go and sit on the treadmill. So I just walk everywhere and forego the elevators for the most part. All right, so we're back on 16. We're gonna go out. I'm slowly learning to tap the hand to open the doors. You got the kids' aqua park, and we came up the starboard side. We'll walk out on the port side.